For most of us teachers, signing up and creating a class for Google Classroom isn't the challenge. It's explaining to our students how they participate in Google Classroom. If a student wants to sign up for your Google Classroom, they'll need to use their district administered at cusdstudent.com Gmail account. The username for their account will be their first initial of their first name, followed by their last name, and then the last 3 digits of their ID number at cusdstudent.com. Students will then use their ID number to log in to their Gmail account. The nice thing about student Gmail accounts, if I'm simply to go to Google, is that they now have mail within them. So students can receive email, they have a Google Drive account, but if they want to sign up for your classroom, they'll go to classroom.google.com. So you can see I've already been enrolled in some other classes, but I'm going to go ahead and enroll in another class. I have right here my teaching account, and so this is my 3rd period English class, to which I'm not enrolled as a student yet. So you can see the class code given to me by the teacher is QRTUBNO. So I'm going to go back to this account, and I'm going to select the plus button and join. So I'm going to type this in, QRTUBNO, and select join. Oops, I am already in this class. Awesome. So if I'm already in the class, I'll know that because it'll let me know, but I'm going to go ahead and select, let's try another class, my 4th period class. Let's give it one more shot. Now it's going to allow me to join. And so now I've been enrolled in Honors English 9, period 4. So from the student perspective, you can see the stream. The stream is where the teacher will post announcements or assignments. So we have a couple of announcements, you have an assignment, and here's the nice thing is it shows students if they're late, if they're on time. You can also see classmates, so students can actually get in contact with one another if they want, and the About section is simply information about the teacher. If I want to view an announcement, all I have to do is look down the stream. I can select the documents or the links that the teacher has attached and open those to view them. But if I want to view my assignments in the class, I simply select classes and I look at, I have a teaching account within this, but I'm enrolled in Honors English period 4 and period 3. So I'm going to select assignments. From the student perspective, what you see is it says to do and done. These are the 2 things that students really need to look at in terms of organizing their classes and the assignments within the classes. They can select which class they want to view and see that I have 2 assignments that need to be done still. If a student wanted to submit the assignment, all they have to do is click the assignment, and this is where students get lost. Before they select mark as done, they need to add the assignment. So they have a couple of options. They could add from their Google Docs, they could add from Google Slides, they could add a file from their computer if it was directly coming from their computer, or they can add from their Google Drive. So let's say, for example, I add from my Google Drive, and I'm just going to pick a random document right here, and I select add. Once I add the document, it'll say now turn in instead of mark as done. So I will turn in the assignment. It'll ask me again, and I select turn in. Now you know that this assignment has been completed if you see this green check mark and it says done late. But now it says unsubmit. If a student really wants to, they could unsubmit the assignment and resubmit it. But once it's been submitted, this assignment is locked in their Google Drive. So for example, if I were to go to my Drive account and I find this document that I submitted to turn in, what you're going to find is I'm unable to edit the document now. Once an assignment is submitted in Google Classroom, the student no longer has access to edit. You see it only says view only. So what this does is it gives the teacher the opportunity to add corrections or comments where necessary without the students changing information. So I'm going to go back to my teacher account, and I'm going to look at my assignments that I've assigned. And I know I've already reviewed this assignment, that's why I'm coming over here. And now I have this I believe assignment. And I'm going to find this student, which is myself. So here we go. You see I'm right here. It tells me that it's done late, but no grade has been assigned. As a teacher, if I want to click on the assignment, I now have the free reign to leave comments. So for example, if I wanted to leave a comment that this is the wrong assignment. So this student, which is myself, submitted a bibliography instead of their This I Believe essay. I could just simply write, I believe you submitted the wrong document. Select comment. And once I'm done evaluating, so in this case the student would get a 0 because they turned in the wrong document, it says not returned. In order for the student to have access to the document, they need to click this check mark right here, the teacher does, and push return. It'll say yes, you want to let the student know what grade they received. And now I'm going to come back to my student account. I'm going to select the refresh button. And now I'm going to find I have the opportunity to edit the document. And not only do I have the opportunity to edit it, but now I have my teacher's comments within my document. So again, if I come back here, I now have the opportunity, it's been returned to me. If the teacher wants me to resubmit, I select resubmit and I turn it in again once I've edited the document. So that's a quick and simple tutorial for how students can view Google Classroom, how they can assess their assignments. Remember, this main menu up here and selecting assignments really is the major thing that students need to look at. Organizing their classes, organizing what assignments have been done versus what assignments have not yet been completed, and keeping life easy. So that's a quick and easy tutorial for the student view so that teachers have an understanding of what their students are seeing when they are logged into Google Classroom.